have my cookbook here. Book. Front, I have all of my drafts. Some of you have heard about my roasted red pepper and smoked Gouda bisque. This is that. Notes over here. Made a lot of notes over here. But as you can see, I've spilled on this a couple of times. It's still not written down in my book. Tucked in the front here. But I have to about there. Notes about recipes. And this morning I'm looking for pulled pork. So I put stories in here along with each recipe, just short little anecdotes. And this one, when I was pregnant with my youngest son, I craved spring rolls like nobody's business. I learned how to make them, but couldn't and still haven't figured out the dipping sauce that I like so much at Thai Siam, my favorite Thai place. It was during yet another attempt to make this sauce that I stumbled upon this combination. As I recall, I had started making Plar Noir sauce, but then switched over to making sweet hot garlic sauce by accident. What a happy accident it was. My brother-in-law dubbed this creation mango salsa. It goes great with ham or over rice, but I am sure you will see variations in this theme in future recipes. That's it right there. Write it down quick. I've actually forgotten all about that one. I made a different, sort of similar thing recently. Supplanted all of that. Anyway, pulled pork. Pulled pork. There we go. Here's the story for pulled pork. I dubbed him Oliver spontaneously and posthumously. He was our neighbor's pig, of which we bought a quarter in 2017. Some friends had a New Year's Eve party and pork off. I had made pulled pork for the first time just the week before. This recipe, along with the WTF sauce that follows, won the Gilded Hog. I was pleased. This is my prize-winning pork recipe. What I like about this is I make these really useful notes like red onions are gross in this recipe. And white pepper is also gross in this recipe. I also have a note to try adding lapsang souchong for smoked flavor. That could be interesting. Anyway, but that's helpful because I do tend to not follow recipes. Just sort of use it as a guideline and then I play around with it. So adding red onions instead of white onions is exactly the kind of thing I would do. So I know I've done that before and it was gross. Anyway, I was looking this up because I have some pork in the fridge that actually needs to go in the crock pot. It says to slow cook it on low for 8 hours, so I'm kind of hosed because that means it's not going to be done until like 7 o'clock. But I better go get it in the cooker right now, which I'm going to go do, and then I'll record more later. I thought you might like those noises. I got the pork on, and I, of course, made some changes to the recipe, so I'm going to make some notes in a minute. You may also notice that I took a shower in between. Don't actually get this drippy just from, you know, like making food. I just twisted up again, but okay. Oh, look at my socks too. These, yeah, they're you know, Smart Wool socks. So these are little short ankled ones for tiny feet. Because my feet are really small. Not really there. Oh. Alright, so and I don't know if you noticed when I came in, but I'm wearing this Taylor Swift shirt. Just in case you're wondering. I don't even really know Taylor Swift at all. I mean, I know she's a musician, whatever. She's a little kid kind of thing compared to me. But this was a giveaway at a blood drive. And it was so soft and comfortable, I thought I'd wear it as a sleeping shirt. So that's why I have it. Anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to make some notes. In my cookbook, in my cookery book. Okay. I used to have a particular pen, my favorite pen, that I would write in here with, but I have no idea where that is. So I'm just going to find one. favorite pen. I actually got two of them. Very cool. All right. So the problem I had this time was that the reason I'm making pulled pork is that I had I was gonna make it this weekend, but then things happened and I ended up not going to the thing I was gonna go to. And we were almost out of pork. Well, of Oliver, whatever I called him. Oliver the pig. So I was going to use smoked ham butt. When I usually use pork shoulder. So I need to make a note that I use smoked ham butt. And also, the recipe calls for 4 tablespoons of orange juice or 2 oranges juiced, and I don't have any oranges. I'm not sure what happened with our oranges, but and I don't have any orange juice because I guess we drank it since the weekend. And then I also ran out of lime juice, which also has lime juice in it. So so I was going to use some lemon juice, but I also ran out of lemon juice. So I only got about which is why I'm going to make a note. So I'm going to write it down and then I'm going to say it. I got about 2.5 teaspoons of lime juice, and then I got about a tablespoon and a half of lemon juice. So I also added 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, which I have no idea how that's going to taste. And then, what else did I put in? I put in a tablespoon white vinegar, and then I think a tablespoon of rice vinegar. That seems like a lot, and maybe it will be, and maybe it won't be, I don't know. But I had a lot of rub left over too, so I just tossed that in top. So hopefully that flavor will overwhelm any nasty bits. So there you go. Updated notes. We'll see how it comes out. But now I've written down what I did, because I am rather notorious for experimenting and then having something really delicious and forgetting how I made it. The other thing I was going to do is when I was going through things this weekend, since I finally had a chance this weekend to start catching up on some, household chores and things, that I have a letter. Well, I have a package. Well, a package to go to Australia to a friend of mine there, and I had forgotten to send it. And part of the reason I forgot to send it is because I've been hanging out, waiting on writing a letter to him to go with it. So I thought I would do that. I also realized that I have a couple of things here that I've had for many months that I haven't sent to my friends. So I will try to do that over the summer anyway. I know Sharu Garu, she got a package from me, but I don't think anyone else did. I think I have like 3 or 4 things that need to get sent out. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna write a letter. wishing you a very belated happy birthday. Love to you and Scooby. Well, getting ready to be sent on its way soon.